Booze, and welcome back to Cheap Lazy Vegan and another recipes video. Today's video is very kindly sponsored by Thrive Market, and today I want to show you guys some really easy vegan pasta sauce recipes. I want to do 4 different types of pastas, and I'm going to do them with 6 ingredient sauces. So these are going to be really simple, very minimal ingredient pasta sauces that are going to be delicious and satisfying and very, very easy. And who doesn't love a good, delicious bowl of pasta, okay? If you love pasta, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and let's get started with recipe number 1. Alright guys, so this recipe right here is just a simple tomato pasta sauce. Who doesn't love a delicious tomato sauce? I made it with red wine vinegar, and it really gave a lovely sweetness to it almost, and it just makes it taste really flavorful and delicious. So I hope you guys try this out. It's super simple. Let's get started.
Let's start by adding in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil in a large pan or wok on medium-high heat, and I'm using this one right here from Thrive Market. Then let's add in 1 tablespoon of minced garlic and let that cook for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to add in a small can of tomato paste. I'm using this one right here, also from Thrive Market. Now we're going to add in 1 cup of water, and I like to whisk it to thin out the tomato paste. And then all we have to do is add 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1 tablespoon of coconut sugar, and I'm using this one right here. And then we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar, which I also got from Thrive Market, and I feel like this really adds a really nice element of sweetness and lots of flavor. So we're gonna mix this well and then let it come to a nice soft boil, and then I like to cover it up, turn it down, and let it cook for another 10 to 15 minutes or so on low heat. And that's basically how you make this super simple tomato sauce. And while the sauce is cooking, of course, I like to prepare the other ingredients. This time, I'm going to add in some green lentils for our protein to make this meal more satisfying and more filling. And I'm using these green lentils from Thrive Market that I'm gonna make from scratch. So let's just cook those lentils according to the instructions in the back. And of course, you can use any sort of lentils you want. You can use pre-cooked lentils from a can or red split lentils, which do cook a little bit faster. So those are options for you. And make sure you also prepare your favorite pasta. I'm using whole wheat spaghetti, and when the sauce is done, you can add your cooked pasta along with some lentils and mix well. The sauce made about 2 servings, and I added around ½ a cup of cooked lentils per serving. And of course, feel free to top with more Italian seasoning and fresh herbs.
Alright guys, before we move on to the next recipe, as I mentioned, today's video is very kindly sponsored by Thrive Market. So if you guys haven't heard of Thrive Market, they're an online membership-based marketplace, and they specialize in natural, organic, healthy, and sustainable products sold at discounted prices for their members. So Thrive Market has tons of vegan options available. They sell all kinds of things like groceries, beauty products, home products, supplements, I mean all kinds of things, and of course you can enjoy your member-only prices when you join. They have 2 different types of membership options. So you can do a month-to-month membership, which is $9.95 a month, and you can also do a 12-month membership, which comes out to be only $5 a month, which is very, very affordable, especially when you're saving a lot of money. So if you're looking for an online shop where you can buy all kinds of different things like pantry products, beauty products, or anything that really fits your sustainable lifestyle, especially your vegan lifestyle, then Thrive Market might be the perfect place. And one of the things I love is that they're actually really committed to making sure that they provide really healthy and affordable products for everybody. And one of the ways that they do that is that they have a program called Thrive Gives, where they basically give a free membership to a family or a veteran in need for every paid membership. So when you join, you're actually giving somebody else a free membership so they can also shop at Thrive Market and buy really healthy products at affordable prices. So if you guys want to join today, you can get 25% off your first order plus a free gift, you guys. So don't forget to check out the link down below to join today, because again, you're getting 25% off their already discounted prices and a free gift. It is awesome. Check them out. I'm using a bunch of products from Thrive Market in today's video. So yeah, thank you so much to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video, and let's move on to the next recipe. So this pasta right here is going to be a fusion-y sort of thing. I love me a good fusion. This one is a green curry pasta recipe. I love green curry so much, and it's actually relatively easy to make, and I love it in like a pasta. So I decided to just put it all together, do a fusion-y Thai pasta sort of dish. It is so flavorful. It is so good, especially if you love a little kick. Just make sure you find a vegan green curry paste, and then it's gonna be really easy. It's so good, you guys. Let's see how I made it.
First thing we're going to do is put a whole can of coconut milk into a large wok. I'm using this one from Thrive Market, and yes, it does separate, so just whisk it to mix it. Is it just me, or does coconut milk separate when you don't need it to, but then whenever you need it to be separate, it doesn't? Just me? Okay. Anyways, you want to add in your green curry paste at this point as well. I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons, and once again, just make sure that you find a yummy green curry paste that is vegan friendly. Next, we're going to add in 1 tablespoon of coconut sugar, the juice of 1 lime, and about half a teaspoon of salt. And that's pretty much your green curry base, and I decided to make this a 1-pot dish. So I threw in some uncooked pasta and let it cook with the sauce. So I added in 4 servings of orzo, which is like a rice-shaped pasta, and I also added in 2 cups of broccoli, and of course feel free to add whatever veggies of your choice. And I also added in 1 cup of water for cooking the pasta. While you're cooking this, just keep stirring and add more water as needed until the pasta is cooked. Next, I added in 1 cup of chickpeas for the protein and just let this cook until everything was done. Now let's plate it, and I'm going to top with some Thai chilies, and be careful with those. They're very spicy. And I also topped with some basil for decoration, and there you have it, guys. This was super yummy. I highly recommend it. It is so delicious.
So the next pasta dish is a simple pesto pasta. You guys, pesto, I mean, who doesn't love pesto, okay? And it's actually really easy to make vegan. I made this like in a super creamy way, but you can make it in more of like a chunky way as well. It's up to you, and it is so, so good. Love me some fresh basil. It is delicious. Let's get started on how I made this.
First, I'm going to add around 1 cup of fresh basil into a blender. You can also use a food processor if you want a more chunky pesto. And then let's add in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, and I'm going to add the juice of 1 lemon as well. Then let's add in half a cup of pine nuts. I'm using this one right here from Thrive Market. We're also going to add in 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, half a teaspoon of salt, and a little splash of water to help blend this all up. And then let's just blend away, and you'll get a beautiful creamy green sauce. Once again, if you want it more chunky, just use a food processor, and you don't need to blend it as much as I did. Now simply mix the sauce in with some cooked pasta, and feel free to add in your favorite plant-based protein as well. This sauce made about 2 servings, so of course, you can save some for later or share with somebody else, okay? Feel free to top your pasta with some more fresh basil, and of course some salt and pepper as needed. And I like to add in some cherry tomatoes as well. I feel like it gives it a beautiful color and makes this more fresh tasting. And then you can feel free to eat this cold or warm and enjoy it, guys, okay? And remember, my pesto is the besto.
Last but not least, we have a cream of mushroom pasta. Oh my God, let me tell you, this turned out so delicious. I don't know if you guys love cream of mushroom soup, but I love that, and I just wanted that in a pasta form, so that's what I made, and I think I achieved what I wanted. It is super delicious. I mean, it doesn't look the prettiest, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm telling you, if you love cream of mushroom, you're gonna love this pasta, and feel free to use whatever pasta of your choice. So I used orzo, and it kind of like almost looks like a risotto, so you could do this in a risotto form as well if you want to make a risotto version, or you can use any other pasta of your choice. It's so good, it's so simple, and it's so easy. Let's get started on how I made this.
First, we're going to take half a cup of cashews. I'm using this bag of raw cashews from Thrive Market, and I'm going to soften them by boiling them in some water for about 15 minutes. While we're doing that, we're going to need some mushrooms, of course, for the cream of mushroom pasta. Let's roughly chop 2 cups of mushrooms, and let's also dice half an onion. And then we can add a small amount of oil on a pan on medium-high heat, and let's saute the onions for a couple of minutes. Then we're going to add half of the chopped mushrooms, so 1 cup, and then 1 tablespoon of minced garlic, and then let's saute until the mushrooms are cooked. And now into a blender, let's add in those softened cashews along with half a cup of water, half a vegetable stock cube, and the cooked mushroom and onion mixture. And we're going to blend this up until it is nice and smooth. And now on the same pan, I'm going to cook up the rest of the mushrooms with just a splash of water. And of course, you can add in more oil if needed. And then we can add in our favorite cooked pasta. As I mentioned, I'm using orzo again to give this a risotto sort of feel. And of course, let's add in our mushroom sauce. The amount that we made was about 2 servings of sauce. So once again, feel free to share with somebody else, okay? As always, feel free to add in your favorite plant-based protein and more vegetables if you'd like. I'm gonna top mine with some fresh parsley, and of course, you can add in some more salt and pepper to taste. And I really hope you enjoy this one. If you love cream of mushroom, I'm sure you will love this pasta. It is so, so good.
Alright you guys, so that is it for my pasta sauces recipes video. I made 4 different awesome, delicious pasta sauces. I'm so happy with how all of these turned out. They're all super delicious and I think you guys will really enjoy them. They're flavorful, simple, and of course you can always customize it to your liking. You can add in more things and just go wild. Go get creative, go wild, have fun with it. And of course, as always, all of the written recipes will be in a blog post linked down below, so check that out if you want to make any of these, and I suggest making all of them. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. Don't forget to check them out. The link is down below for you to join and get that 25% off your first order plus a free gift. It is awesome. You'll find so many awesome products on their website and I don't think you'll regret it. So check them out. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!